Hello everyone, this morning was the final day of the big annual book sale, half price day. I went and the crowds were back. It was already a bunch of people lined up when I got there. It was pretty wiped out yesterday, though. I went yesterday very early in the morning when they first opened, and apparently over the course of the day yesterday, a lot more people must have gone. Whenever half price day was only there about 20 minutes. A lot of the sections that I just kind of was looking at a little bit the first 2 days were pretty much wiped out, particularly all the individually priced stuff. There wasn't a lot there that was worth looking at, and what was left there was stuff I had no interest in, was still even at half price, just not worth it for the store. So it wasn't there very long, but I did actually grab some decent stuff. I pretty much cleared out what was left in the science fiction and fantasy section, as long as it wasn't, as long as it was in good shape, was something that was worth grabbing at about 25 cents a piece. And then a couple of movies that I was just kind of waiting for half price day to see if they would still be there. A few weren't, a few were. So let's get started with the first of three stacks. We have Agent of the Terran Empire, not referring to the Terran Empire from Star Trek, a different Terran Empire. The Magnificent Wilf. So it's like a wolf MILF. Miles Vale. Queen's Blade. The Stainless Steel Rat is Born. Interesting. Serpent Catch. Another one of these Time Wars books we grabbed. I think one or two so far, and I think I have a couple in here. The Ivanhoe Gambit, which the cover and the back is a little beat up, but it's worth it for someone's a little bit harder to find these days. The Reaver Road. Fire Queen, and most of them though are like basically pristine condition. I mean, some of them are donations. A lot of it's like from the library, but some stuff is things that people just donated to the library and then are sold at the sale. And like the Spine, like, no one ever read this, so there's a bunch of like that too that were definitely donations. Some more Anne McCaffrey with Crystal Singer. Byzantium's Crown. I've seen this a bunch of times over the years. King of the Wood. We've sold that before. Soul Rider Book 1. Some more Heinlein, so a lot of classic science fiction. We have The Number of the Beast. I've never read this one. I want to look at the back, and that might be one to, possibly put into read pile. That's the hard thing with these, to go through and decide which ones do I want to read, and then kind of have to go through that pile again. Which ones am I realistically going to get around to reading, because that makes a smaller pile. Then we have The Technicolor Time Machine. Vikings versus Hollywood, and the blood is real. Interesting. Two Tiny Claws. Cowboy riding a raptor. Shadows Fall. The Phoenix Guards. The Ginger Star. I've seen this one a bunch of times too. The Chelsea Quinn Yarbow. The Flame of Byzantium. Sword of Flame. A novel, The Bard's Tale, The Chaos Gate. In the Company of Others. The Amber Princess. David Brin, The Uplift War. And the last stack of books, Chrysalis 9. Analog 2, I think I found Analog 1 the other day. Kingdoms of the Night. Cage Bird. Jihad. Minerva Wakes. The Rim of Space, The Ship from Outside. Another one of the Timescape books, we have The Golden Space. The Sunbound. Ship of Strangers. Dark Thunder's Way. The Spirit King. Planet of the Damned. The Dragon and George. And then, what's this one? Diamara. Never heard of this one. By Maggie Fury. So that was it for books. Still pretty good for 25 cents a piece. And then a couple of movies. These I was kind of waiting for them to go half price, so they would be either $1 or $1.50. There were a few things left that were a bunch of like TV box sets and things that just I didn't want them. So for $1.50, they still weren't worth it for the store. Too common. So there were some DVD stuff left, but a few Warner Archives. But because they were opened, I wasn't willing to pay more than the half price for them, for the store. So we had the Magnificent Yankee. Be a little different if they were ones that I wanted personally, but the Magnificent Yankee. And then we have If I Were Free, Naughty Marietta, and then Folsom Prison, as well as two others, Intermezzo with Ingrid Bergman, and Carver's Gate, cheesy looking sci-fi movie. So that was it for the last day. I was really hoping to find more stuff in the individually priced section, but again, that was hit really hard, and what was left was just, it was still, there's that barrier where it's like, if it's for us, there's a price I'm willing to pay. If it's for the stores, a different price I'm willing to pay. And there really wasn't anything I found that I think we would want. So it was only for the store, and there's nothing there, in that category. And same thing again, kids' books, even from the beginning, just were not great this time around. And there were way more in the individually priced section than in the general section for some reason. Usually it was the reverse in years prior. So there really was just like nothing in the kids' books. It was, even at half price day, it was still, they wanted 50 cents to $1 a piece for Magic Treehouse books, which, unless they're in really good shape, but they were a little beat up and had library stamps, and it just, there was, So in some ways it was a little disappointing for our last day, but overall, still, at least this year, we did really well in the science fiction fantasy. That's like the bulk of what I got this year, which it depends on what's going on, but this year at least, there was a lot in that category, and some decent finds in the DVDs and things. So yeah, the glory days, obviously, the past couple years said the same thing, are long gone, and they'll never come again for the library book sale the way it used to be. But at least every year, it's still worth going all 3 days, and still find some pretty decent amount of stuff. So we have a ton of books to go through. Hope you're having a great week.